Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today I'm playing the Control Warrior. I haven't had so much time to play a lot of games since last video, since here this Saturday my mom's 60th birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna spend a lot of time on that. So just getting a video in here before that. Alright, versus a hunter. I've actually faced an extreme amount of warlocks since the patch, but hey, so you know what, it almost feels like, oh, a hunter. Haven't seen so many of those lately, which sounds weird, but it's actually true. We do have the coin, so I could play that on turn 2 as a emergency. I don't have that much early stuff in this deck, so you know what, let's keep it around, even though what I'm really looking for obviously is an axe or a taskmaster. Not optimal, but hopefully it'll be okay.
Bring out your dead.
Well, at the very least I have an execute, I guess, if things get totally out of control here. Let's hope he doesn't have like 2 death rattle minions. Actually, maybe that wouldn't be so bad, because then I can just whirlwind execute, like if it was like a leper gnome and a... Oh wow, he had nothing. Well, then we just play the frauding here. Yeah, I could shield slam. Well, don't want to do that. Okay, so say I play the frauding here, then he plays... I mean, there's no... He didn't play a death rattle minion last turn, that means he doesn't have any. So at most it'll become like a 2-3. I think playing the frauding is perfectly safe. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if he got anything at this as secret. Alright. Wonder what that could be. Freezing trap, pretty sure. But I guess it could be snake trap in desperation. I mean, it looks like he does have a pretty empty hand, so... and I don't want to give him a free... What was it called? Bow? Extra charge on the bow. So, let's activate the trap. And I think I just play an Acolyte here. See what he got. I hope he doesn't have, well, anything really. Okay, there he's got some death rattle minions, but now I can whirlwind execute. And, well, the question is, if that's... Oh, now I'm like nervous, because if it's a snake trap, I would really like to activate it first. Well, you know what? I think I want the extra card here. Maybe they play the Armor Smith. I think I do. Guess it could be Snipe. I guess we'll see the... No.
Well played.
Alright, so we do that. And hope that it is not a snake trap. But I guess if it is snake trap, I don't activate it this turn. Let's see. Okay, freezing trap. Okay, that's both of his freezing traps. So now we know in the future if he plays another trap, well, it's not a freezing trap. Pretty good start. Well, actually, it's kind of funny. Actually, we both had bad starts, but I think it evened out. And well, it looks like, well, I don't know. Let's see here. I mean, that's scary because that is Wind Fury, so we really need to get rid of him. I could armor up, shield slam, that, kill that with the axe. That's 5 mana. Yeah, okay. So we do that, kill that, and then we kill that, and then if we are lucky, things go right. We can get that behind the Sludge Potion next turn. Just hope he doesn't play a lion, of course, actually. Yeah. No lions, please. I don't have a Spellbreaker ready for them. Okay, come on, Black Knight. No Black Knight. Okay, so I think we just play the Sludge Belcher here and just end turn. So it's so nice to have, of course, the Armor Smith behind the taunt. Might even end up playing Baron Geddon next turn. Oh wow. Oh, but yeah, it's only a 3 damage kill command. Okay, that's fine. I guess he has no beast in his hand. That's unusual. Yeah. Okay. Well, that works. And Baron Geddon would also have cleaned up there, so... Yep. Good start. Well, actually, bad start, but he had an even worse start. And we won. Alright, let's see what we have next here. I'm guessing Warlock, because I've seen a lot of them lately. Both Handlocks and Sue, about 50-50. I like to play versus the Sue, but the Handlocks, they're a bit more tricky. And also the ones versus Handlock, it's just the games tend to be so long, like 20 minutes plus. So, prefer games that are just slightly faster than that. 10 minutes, that seems to be a good length. So we actually have another hunter. Okay. I guess that's not too surprising either. Though I haven't faced as many since the patch, which I find a little strange because I don't really think that them making flare cost 2 mana instead of 1 should really change that much. You can just check the flares out if you don't think it's good anymore. But if you still think it's good, well then you keep it in. Well, this hand is pretty poor, but last game our hand was garbage too, but it somehow worked out. Actually, this hand is much worse than last turn. I mean, we don't have any minions we can play early on here. This is not good. Need a weapon. Thing is, I needed a weapon last turn. Because if I Voyage now, it's like, it's alright, but it would have been much better to get it last turn. So what do we do here? I think we simply shield block, because we need to find something, and hopefully shield block will help us find it. Well, could have used this turn. But I guess we can play it next turn. I guess.
Put this apple on your head.
Maybe drawing a 5 Voyage wouldn't be so bad. We could do 5 Voyage, Whirlwind, Execute. Oh, Spellbreaker. If we had an axe earlier, it would have been great here, but it's just we're getting too much behind. Still at 32 life, but he has too much on the board. Alright, let's stop that trap at least. But then he also has a Knife Juggler. Overall, it's a mess. In fact, maybe... I don't know. Maybe I should play the Frothing Berserker, but then... I don't know. That wouldn't have been great either. Nothing really is. Okay. What could... I guess Sludge Belcher would be pretty good here, but... Okay, if I reworks, I'll take it. Let's just get that Knife Jumper out of the way. Taking some damage here, but... if we can gain board control... We can make it. The Whirlwind and Execute are sure to come in handy at one point. Especially the Whirlwind. Oh no! That's not good. Let's see how he does it. Okay. So I guess he chooses to draw 1 card this time. He could have drawn 2, but I see why he wouldn't. I mean, he wants to keep his 2/2 alive. Right, so the worst thing we could do is start out with a Whirlwind here. Just give him 2 cards for no reason. So the question is, how do we do this? You know what would be amazing? Baron Geddon, but it's 1 mana too much. Ugh. What about Armor Up, Shield Slam to kill the Cult Masters to start with here? I think that's reasonable. And then we have our weapon here. I actually can clear the board. That seems like a good idea. So why don't we do that? Even though it kind of leaves us... You know what? Let's clear the board. Why would we not do that? Well, actually I know why we wouldn't do that. It's because then we miss out on our execute. But I don't even have an execute activator here, so I think I'm gonna take that risk. I just hope he doesn't have a lion coming up. Like, this hand is so messed up. At least now I can actually start to play some of these minions. Well, one of them next turn. Oh, that's the lion. That is bad news. Well, I guess I gotta play Baron-Geddon, right? Since the Acolyte is not exactly gonna help us here. Let's see. I have a feeling it's gonna die to a kill command or something. Which is not great. Hope he doesn't have that. Maybe I should have played... Oh! Another Cult Master. Huh. Well, at least we didn't take that 6 damage this turn. Oh! But the sad thing is, this board though is just asking for Baron-Geddon that we just lost. So, what do we do here? I guess Sludge Belcher plus Acolyte. I think it's pretty likely to be Freezing Trap. The sad thing is, he can trade those two and get 2 cards into the Sludge Belcher. It's just sadness all around. But then we could play Grommash and get Freezing Trap and then have nothing. Alright, let's just do this and be sad. That's what we will do. Alright, what do you got? Alright. What else? Kill command. Makes sense. So I guess it actually looks like he's not gonna draw any cards this turn, but instead he's gonna deal a lot of damage to me, and he's gonna clear the board. Not good. In fact, that's extremely bad. So he has 5 plus 8, 13 damage on board. So we need our Ragnaros to hit the Cult Master, and we also need him to not have any damage in his hand. So he has 11 damage visible. Okay, I guess he doesn't have visible lethal, but don't hold your breath. I guess he's looking for it. Alright, let's see. Oh! Although those 2 mana flares. Okay, did he find it, or is he just gonna... You know what would be funny? If he doesn't have lethal, and...
Well played.
And if that was like a snake trap. Oh no! Oh, he did have lethal. I was thinking he was gonna kill Ragnaros, but of course, just kill me instead. I was just thinking I could have had possible lethal then if I drew like a Taskmaster and hit him with the face with the Ragnaros. That could have been a bit of a dream come true. Fortunately, it was not to be. Well, let's do better in the third game here. Make it a 2-1. For my mom, right? It's her birthday. Let's win for her. Alright. Got a Druid. Looks like it's a Druid who likes Game of Thrones, considering his name. Alright, let's see. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's find something else. What I like the most in my opening hand versus Druids is I really like Frothing Berserkers. Because I don't really find that the axe is as useful. Well, actually, Death's Bite is very nice, I find, versus Druids. But the Fiery Walks is not nearly as good versus Druids as it is versus, well, Sue or Hunter. Armor Smith, perfectly reasonable. It's difficult for a Druid to deal with it, at least on turn 2, since it's out of reach of Wrath, which is nice. It's better though when you actually have a follow-up other than shield block. But gotta do what you gotta do. That is not really what I'm looking for. Wow, like this video are just getting the worst draws here early on. I mean, I got good draws mid-game in the first game, but early game has not been very good. Alright, let's see. Spellbreaker. Well, if only it could remove stealth, but it cannot. Oh, this is really awkward. I'm actually tempted to spellbreak my own shield Armor Smith, but no. That cannot be the right play. Really? No, it cannot. We just armor up here. Then we play the Loatheb next turn, I think. Or, if he attacks my Armor Smith here, which he might, and kill it with like hero power, then maybe execute the... or spellbreak it, I guess. We'll see. Let's see what happens here.
I must safeguard the land.
Interesting. That was not a very valuable silence. Death's Bite. Very nice. In fact, I like that a lot. I don't think like silencing Armor Smiths is a very good play. Like a lot of people do it versus me, and I think it's a mistake. There's so many things that you would rather silence, in my opinion. Like acolytes. Acolytes are so good to silence. And of course we have Bloodhoof, Sylvanas, and all that kind of stuff. But what I mean is that even in my Temple Warrior deck where I don't have Sylvanas and Bloodhoof, I still think silencing an Acolyte is usually more valuable than an Armor Smith. Alright. Wait, oh wow, he just doesn't want to play it. Okay, so we could play Sylvanas here. Or, well, the thing is, nothing else is. Well, you know what? Actually, Loatheb is not bad. Loatheb is not bad. The thing is, if I play Sylvanas, I almost think that I would want to not attack with my weapon. Yeah. You know what, let's go with that and hope he doesn't have that second silence. He already used one, so the odds of him having the second one is actually not that high. Let's go for this. And I guess even if he does have silence, it's still a 5-5 that he needs to deal with, so it's not like the end of the world. Okay, so he did have the second silence. Okay, but that should be it for his silences then. It also kind of limits him for what he can play this turn. Alright, so he's gonna trade there. Is he finally gonna attack me with his thing? I don't think so, because he's gonna be like, no, it's gonna die to Death's Bite. But when he finally does reveal it, or maybe I'll just kill it with a Ragnarok next turn. Let's see. What do I do here? I think maybe I play an Armor Smith. Do I really care about the 2 armor?
What now?
Yeah, I think that's fine. And then I'll follow up with a Loatheb. But I don't want to take the 1 damage to the Loatheb because that would put it into a swipe range. So we do this and play the Loatheb. Granted, it's not like he could play swipe next turn, but still for a later turn. Alright, let's see. Why do I think that he's not gonna reveal that again? I'm gonna play Ragnaros, I think, next turn. Just try and hit it. And it would be so funny because he has been all like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hide it. But then it just dies without ever being useful. When he actually could have gotten a lot of use out of it so far. Alright. He's a lot of cards. Jeez. Thankfully, we have a decent stable of cards ourselves. Alright. So now I have a tough decision here. Do I want to get a high value Black Knight, or do I want to go for the Dragonus? Okay, well that solved my question. He revealed that, so I'm gonna play the Black Knight instead, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then kill that. And we also get some armor for it, which is always nice. And I think I'm just gonna attack for the face here. Alright, actually getting him down a bit. That's nice. And we're still at 27, so far away from combo range. Like, what did this really gain him? He did 6 damage to my face. To be fair, it also killed my Loatheb, so honestly that's pretty good value considering it's only a 3-mana creature. So never mind, it got a lot of value. Alright. The thing about... it's so annoying playing versus Druids, because they always big game hunter your Ragnaros every time. I don't think I've ever tried to play a Ragnaros versus a Druid without it getting hunted down, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. How do I want to do it? So, say I ignore his Yetis. How much damage could he do to me with double combo? 14, that's standard combo. Then 6 extra per Yeti, so that's 12 plus 14. 26 damage. That's kind of nasty. The reason why I'm thinking about maybe playing Ragnaros here. I could, and then if it hit his face, I would actually take him down to 14, 9. We don't have Ragnaros in hand, so maybe let's just clear the board. I guess if we do. I can't really clear it that effectively either. Oh no, we need to do something. Okay, what if I just do that? Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, okay, good. I was like thinking, do I do the weapon and shield slam, or do I hope Ragnaros hits it? Did I miss an attack with my armor smith? No, I didn't. Good. Alright. Show me your big game hunter. Or 10 mana. What? Oh, he doesn't have a big game hunter for once. That's nice. Looks like I can get a pretty good Baron Geddon here. Unfortunately, it would also kill my armor smith, so maybe not, especially now that I get the Bloodhoof here. So we do this, then do this. And he used both of his silences, so Bloodhoof is in a pretty good spot. Would be nice to get Crawmash. We're lacking a bit of a finisher in our hand. We have some removal though, in case he gets a big minion himself. Alright. Yeah, if he gets like... well, scenarios is a little annoying. Okay, so here's what I could do. I could armor up, shield slam scenarios, and then play Baron, and it would clear the board. Or I could cruel Taskmaster to execute scenarios. But then, like, what else am I gonna do? And like, the thing is, I can't attack the face if I do it with Baron way, but if I do it the other way, I'm not gonna attack the face either. I'll always keep the... Yeah, okay, let's just do this. Yeah. And turn. Yeah. Grommash would be really nice here, since we already have the Taskmaster for him, and it seems like he doesn't have a big game Hunter around. And if he does have it around, he's probably gonna use it this turn on Baron, so then the Grommash would be safe next turn. But let's see what happens here. Still has a lot of cards in his hand. Not a big fan of that. A Wrath. Double Wrath, maybe? Yeah. Okay, I'll take that trade. 2 cards for 1. That helps even his card advantage out. Alright, let's see. Whirlwind, not so useful here. Might want to save it to see if we can get an Acolyte. For Silence, it's not that great. How about just I run that into that and then finish it off with the Taskmaster? Could also Silence. I mean, he's using most of his removal, right? Maybe just do this and clear the board. If we get Grommash, we also have a Whirlwind activator. We still have an Execute in case something really scary comes out. Alright, he's starting to get a bit low on cards too. So, makes me feel a little better. What I really want though now is an Acolyte. Or Grommash. One of those two. I do think I can't even remember if I had any Acolytes yet. I think I might not have had any of them. Maybe I had one. Alright, the combo to clear the board. But it does cost him 2 cards, but it's a fairly good trade for him. But especially considering what happened. Oh, there's the Acolyte, okay. I mean, it's not great. I'd like to get some kind of value from the Whirlwind other than just cycling, but... Well... That's awkward, isn't it? Well, at least I know he doesn't have another Silence, so... But my hand is a little weird, isn't it? I hope he plays like an Ancient of War or something. That's not what I was hoping for. Definitely not. At least... Come on, I need something useful here. Death's Bite? Okay, that's useful. I think I kind of want to trade here, just to see if I can draw something that I want to play, and then I can finish it off with the Death's Bite. Alright, play that. Kill that. We lose some of our armor, which is unfortunate since we have the shield slam, but hey, we still have 7 armor. It's decent. He's running out of cards before we do, so that's also good. What's not good is that he has 5 cards. This is a bit worrisome considering we're not sitting on nearly as many. I just hope he doesn't have a Harrison. I would be sad. No Harrison, please.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, interesting. Do I have another Acolyte?
I see.
Because if I do, that would be pretty nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I don't know. I should probably play the lottery, because I'm pretty good at this stuff. So we do that, and then we clear the board for a card. Come on, let's get something good. Slam. Okay, that's not so good. I guess we'll just armor up here. But I will not complain about last turn. It went exactly as one could have hoped. Let's see what you got. What do I have left in the deck? I have Grommash and...
None.
Can't really remember what else I have. Stuff. Alright, let's see. Shield block. I guess that's what I have. Let's see. Let's shield block first. See what we draw here. I think I'll probably just shield slam that. Oh, whirlwind. That's too bad I can't double whirlwind too. I love killing shades with like double whirlwinds and stuff like that. An axe. Interesting, interesting. So, what if... Let's just... Well, let's look here. How many cards do we have? 5. Yes, 6. So, actually, I don't want to get too far ahead of the whole fatigue game. But at the same time... You know what? Let's do it this way. Another execute. Alright, let's just do this. Maybe armor up here. He's probably gonna hide that for a long time. Which is a bit annoying now, actually. That means he can get a free kill on pretty much any minion over time. Let's see. I hope he exposes it. But I kinda doubt it. At least I have an execute for it whenever he shows it. Okay, Ragnaros, I can deal with that. Unfortunately, I do lose all my armor. So, that's not great. Alright, so we have Frauding Berserker. Ah, that's so not nice. Okay, let's just draw another card, which... Okay, Grommash. I don't have an activate of Grommash other than Shield Slam now, which is not exactly ideal. But it is what it is. Okay. So he might actually expose his shade here to kill my Frauding Berserker. Swipe. Oh wow. Cruel Taskmaster. He has that taunt in the way. Let's see. I could do 12 to the face this turn. But I would use all of my cards to do it. And then just kind of hope that he doesn't have a big game hunter something left. And if it's a big game hunter he has left... Oh, this is like... Okay, you know what? Let's just go for it. Wait, no, I can't do it. What am I talking about? That would be 12 mana. Okay, let's not make that mistake. So... I could... How am I gonna do it? It's just... everything is so... not optimal. Okay, we just do this. Shield Slam. And then... I'll see what's Force next turn. Like, he might expose his shade now. Oh. This is not pretty. And what is my last card? I only have one single card left. Ah, he has too many. Too many. 5 cards that I have not seen. Well, I guess I have 4 cards he has not seen. But he also has 2 on the board. Oh, another double combo? Alright. Is that lethal then? Let's see, 10, 42. Yeah, I think that's lethal. Wow. That was a close one, and a long one. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.